I hope you guys are
It's
ready.
most people's favorite day.
It is.
Honest. I think Fire Emblem Friday is a lot of people's favorite. I want to ask chat tonight when a bunch of people are here what day is their favorite. I'm just curious because we talk about it all the time. We don't know. We'll get you food tomorrow, Sadie. You have some food up here, not much. We have some downstairs. We'll have to get cat's food and then go out tomorrow morning.
Hey Hex.
Hey, Hex.
So we're not going to be cosplaying tonight because Glitz feels kind of rough
Yeah.
and didn't want to get all dolled up.
For late at night. But we'll do something cute soon.
We'll do one soon.
Sorry. I didn't sleep too well last night, so I was feeling kind of off today. But I had a nice day with my boyfriend on my anniversary.
Yeah, my dad
Took us out to dinner.
took us out to dinner unexpectedly.
Yeah. So
He-
we had a nice sushi dinner.
Yeah, he texted as we were getting out of work and was like,
What are you doing?
"What are you doing for dinner? Or are you busy?" I was like, "Oh, it's our anniversary, but we don't have plans. What's up?" And he's like, "Oh, want me to treat for your anniversary?" And I was like,
Hell
"Yes."
yeah.
So we had anniversary dinner with my dad and my grandmother,
Yes.
which was hilarious, by the way. What are we all owing? You got a phone call from Red today?
Oh, how's he doing?
Did it say Stardew?
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh shit, it did. Whoops! I hit update and it errored. So, yeah, it definitely
No,
said
it's Fire Emblem Friday.
it's Fire Emblem
We
Friday.
promise.
I clicked update and it didn't actually take my update apparently. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I didn't pay attention to whether or not it actually took. Kind of just assumed that when I hit update, it would have updated.
Hey.
Took it that time. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I hit update and it didn't update apparently. I didn't mean to. It was not an intentional jape.
We didn't mean to jape you.
Twas an accidental japery. But yeah, so my dad took us out to, Yama Sushi. Oh my god, guys. I understand that it didn't update when I hit update. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible streamer. I get it. So my dad took us out to, one of our favorite sushi places for anniversary dinner, and we had a very good time with that. We got to eat lots of good food. He and my grandmother were both in really good spirits, actually, so there was no stress. He kept his tendency to, you know, be kind of ist at a minimum. He ended up, we had some really good comments happen. My grandmother at one point started coughing, and then just went, "Shut up!"
To herself.
And we were just like, what the fuck? And Glitz just lost it.
I completely
He
lost it.
melted down in, like, hysterics because, she told herself to shut up because she was coughing. So my little Italian grandmother is just coughing away, you know, the big, deep, raspy smoker's cough.
And she just goes, "Shut up."
And she just goes, "Shut up!"
To herself. And I was done. That was too funny.
Aw, Lady Hex is here. Hex's lady.
Hex's lady. Hex is the one changing her name.
My dad also made... So I was talking about this one sushi that I got at this place up where I used to work, and how it looked like... Because he asked me if the panko was cheese, which I don't understand the things that my dad says and thinks. But he asked if the panko on this one roll that was, like, sprinkled on top was cheese. And we were like, "No, Dad, it's not cheese, it's, you know, breadcrumbs." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And I told him about how this one time I had this sushi roll that had what appeared to be like a piece of mozzarella on top that had been like charred slightly with a blowtorch. And when I put it in my mouth, it was actually a giant dollop of mayonnaise.
Charred mayonnaise.
That they had taken a blowtorch to. And when I told him that, he was just like, "Huh, wow." And I didn't think much of it, and I used the phrase, you know, semi-caramelized, and as we're eating, he picks up this one roll and puts it in his mouth, and he says, "This tastes like carcinogens." And I just stared at him, because I couldn't tell if he was being, like, intentionally nasty or unintentionally stupid, and I was just, like, staring at him, and I just opted not to say anything. He's like, "Yeah, it definitely tastes like carcinogens." And I just started, like, snickering quietly, like, under my breath. And I was just like, oh my god, like, he doesn't realize what he's saying. And then, like, he thought that we didn't understand what he was saying. So, you know, he says a couple other things, and then he's just like, "Doesn't that taste like carcinogens to you?" And I ended up, like, just looking at him, I was like, "Dad, I don't think that's the word you're meaning to use." And he goes, "What?" And I said, carcinogens are things that cause cancer." And he just, like, stared at me thoughtfully for a minute. And he said, "Well, it tastes like carcinogens, right?"
Well, then.
And then we laughed at him.
And then we laughed at him. It was a good time. We just had a good chortle about that.
He meant caramelized.
Yeah, he meant caramelized. He meant to, like, say something smart, like I had about, like, the blowtorch being taken to it. Because he ended up saying something, because when I was trying to figure out what he was talking about, I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "Well, like, they took a torch to it." And that's when I was like, oh. And, like, for, like, half a second, I thought he meant that, like, it tasted like butane or something. That, like, somehow the taste of, like, the fuel had gotten into it. But then I realized that he was trying to sound smart
Yeah.
and didn't quite remember what word I had used. So, I don't know. Probably I'll go check after I run through here and get everything. But yeah, so we had a lot of good laughs. And then at some point, I ordered this thing that they have called rainbow juice, and it's basically just like every juice that's on the menu, but blended together. And I hadn't touched mine in a little while, and it started to separate into its component juices. Like, the heavier juices were settling at the bottom, and then the other juices were, you know, rising to the top. And my dad thought that he needed to comment on the layering of the juices, and I picked up the glass to like comment on it, and I was like, yeah, you've got like the really light juice at the top, and then immediately both he and Glitz were like, that's water.
That's the melted ice. The clear juice.
The clear juice at the top.
Water, aka the clear juice. So you got dragged too. Look, I didn't do anything dumb for once.
No.
Is
but
it the 100 years anniversary?
It is absolutely our 100-year anniversary. Selena remembered exactly correctly.
The 100 years. A century.
But yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, don't piss out your arse.
No more holding back.
She's been so sick, I worry about her.
Hex, we're worried about you.
Take care of your girl.
My dad then told me that he really liked liquid ice.
Yeah.
I got dragged for a good solid, like, 5 minutes or so. Liquid ice with added carcinogens.
Yes.
But yeah, today is our 10-year anniversary. That is correct.
Yeah.
We have been together 10 years. And, it's pretty dope. We're ready for 10 more.
Yep.
We were originally thinking about doing like a cosplay stream tonight, but Glitz hasn't been feeling totally up to it today. So we'll make it up to you guys and do a cosplay stream some other day, so that you guys can look at our goofy ass mugs.
Yep.
Feel the burn.
But yeah, that's why we went to dinner with my dad. He offered to take us out for our anniversary, which was really nice because we weren't going out for our anniversary because money is really tight right now. But we ended up getting invited out to our favorite sushi restaurant, so Dad paid for the whole thing. And then at the very end, they bring us, this particular place always brings out these little tiny cheesecake like squares, and they brought out one like chocolate turtle cheesecake, 2 plain ones, and then 1 raspberry one. And my grandmother took the chocolate turtle one, and then Glitz took one of the plain ones.
'Cause I'm a nice boy.
And then I went to reach for the raspberry one, and my dad literally slammed his hand down on top of it and, like, raked it back like
Yup.
a dragon in, like, a fantasy novel or, like, a fantasy
you guys are
movie.
gonna fight over that.
He literally, like, clawed this raspberry one away from me and jammed it in his mouth, and then talked about how
How much
amazing it
better it
tasted
was.
and how much better it was than the plain one. So I did get a battle flag from you, Hex. Also, now I have Hex and Bailey. Both? Oh yeah, because you said that you misplaced your cart.
Your dad is pretty weird.
My dad's really weird. Like, my dad's
weird too.
My dad is quintessential, like, weird Facebook dad.
Yeah.
Like, I regularly screen cap his posts and, like, show them
sense.
to people because, like, he makes no sense. And, like, for example, when he texted me today, he said, like, his text said something like, "Wanna do dinner or are you busy?" And everything was spelled out correctly, except for busy, which was spelled with a Z. So B-U-Z-Y. Which is just so bizarre to me. We talked about the stream. We talked about all of you while we were at dinner. He told us that he can't believe that you guys watch us. He doesn't understand. Even though, my dad has been known to pop into streams and then text me while we're streaming.
I'm watching. Very rare.
Very rarely. He hasn't done it in a while, but
he likes to watch Jackbox.
he loves watching Jackbox.
That's the only one he stays for.
The first time we played and he joined in, he texted me and then panickedly called me to tell me that he could hear us.
Yes.
And I was like, Dad. We did not trash talk you, Hex. But he needed us to know that he could hear us while we were playing the game, and I'm like, that's the point, Dad.
The whole point,
That's what we're doing. We play the game and we talk. But he was very like mind blown that you guys enjoy watching us play video games.
Blown away by the concept. There's a new tap battle.
I was actually just thinking of Tap Battle earlier today.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it on the ultra quiet mode.
Do you want the headphones?
Yeah.
Here, let me
You
get
don't
you.
mind.
Let me get you the other pair of
I'm gonna
headphones.
tap battle.
Let us know how it is.
Yeah, it's a new one.
I'm excited because I was literally just thinking about that when I was thinking about all the orbs that I was grinding.
Yeah.
It's like,
I know, we need to freaking all grind it out because, dang.
yo, but real talk, Alphonse's package is like way
it's so defined.
too big.
Agree. It's too much. Looks good though.
Okay, I'll go visit you next then, Hex, so I don't, like, forget.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen Luigi's package in the new Mario Ace, but it's
no.
somebody link up the new Alphonse art and his like very highlighted. He's like wearing some kind of weird droopy vest thing, if I remember correctly, that like hangs on either side of his crotch, but then like the default standing pose of him has like this triangle of light directly on like his dick that makes it look very large. So like the fabric like going on either side of his crotch and then also the highlighting, it just looks ridiculous.
He's got a big oldie.
It's okay, Drax, because I read it as Lucina's package at a glance. So the fact that you read it as Lugia's package, you know.
Well.
I mean, furries. I've actually been commissioned to draw, pornographic Lugia content for somebody before, just for the record. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that out there.
peace.
It was a beach. Oh, what's this? Mario Tennis Ace Nintendo Luigi Penis.
Oh no!
Oh no! Yeah,
What?
you can tell which side he dresses
Oh,
to.
no!
Holy shit.
Yeah. Don't do this to me.
Whoops. That sure is Luigi. Mamma mia. That's a spicy meatball. Visit the one that gave me the battle flag. Yeah, but sometimes taller doesn't necessarily correlate into a bigger dick. Oh, orb.
Yes.
Oh, your Corrin is cute. Have a headband.
Fascinating.
Oh, Xander's here. Bring me the beans, Xander.
Good.
What emote is that? Oh, jeez, Xander, please. Skelly, did you sub to Selena? Did you sub to Selena? I see that Selemote. I'm so glad. Oops. Oh, it's Drax time. Please.
Hey,
Welcome.
Thanks, Leo.
Yo.
Oh, Shiro with white hair, like, threw me off so bad just now. Oops.
maybe I can help. You woke me for this?
I still need more beans. Look at your Shiro in 3D. Oh, I'm sorry. His mom is Rinka, and I gave him the Oni mask accessory that she wears, and he looks so much like her with it on. It looks very good on him. I can imagine that. Actually, I think that might be less weird to look at than just the white hair.
Yeah, you're Sadie's fighting the
Hi, baby.
suitcase out there. You can hear it. She hates the suitcase. Takes Dad's away.
What if I got Sadie to lay up here?
Death comes for us all. The journey home begins.
Oh, she won. Yeah, it's my RNG. It's my RNJ.
The pen is mightiest of all. Reflect on this.
She missed.
Death comes for us all.
Stop.
Shines like the stars.
You really want to chew on wires today, and I don't think that that's a thing that you should do.
Victory shines like the stars.
Is that an anime?
Don't watch an anime called Boku.
Oh, Minnie was just messaging me
Oh.
about catching up on Boku and
Oh.
was like, man, Kiss Anime is not only full of ads, but completely fucking broken. And I was like,
Well,
yeah. She let her Crunchyroll lapse, though, so. It's a food anime.
Oh.
Oh, stop, babe. She's like fighting me to eat the headphone wire.
Of course she is.
Me. We'll visit me. Try Kim anime. I don't know if that's a joke or an actual recommendation. Nice layout, asshole. Kabitsu, kabitsu, kabitsu.
Lettuce, lettuce, lettuce. It's my favorite.
Thank you. Any stream plans for anniversary stream? We were going to cosplay, but Glitz doesn't feel up to it, so.
Sorry.
So basically just hanging out.
Normal Fire Emblem Friday.
Yeah, see, I was thinking of Kim Sauce too, so when I saw Kim anime, I was like, Kim anime, what joke is this? Who is Kim Sauce? My god, I'm fighting this cat. Search yourself. Discover who you truly are, Kim Sauce.
Is there a plan?
Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Sadie!
She's getting your feet.
She's licking my toes.
Gross.
she put her paws on my toes, which was very cute, but then she suddenly started licking my toes, and it was not good. Mrs. Hex has an end of stream idea.
Oh.
Go on. Selena, we all love vines. What are you talking about? Skelly, if anyone, will get it. I actually described a vine to my dad over dinner. On that note.
Yeah.
He told me, so he was making fun of my grandmother. My dad had 2 strokes a couple of years ago, and has not smoked a single cigarette since. Which is great, because he used to smoke a lot. But my grandmother still smokes. And she realized that she thought that she packed her cigarettes, but she left them at home. So after dinner, she wanted to, you know, kill the lingering taste of delicious food with some cigarettes. But didn't have them. And he was making fun of her about how she went to such lengths to, like, pack her cigarettes and then leave them on the table. And he said something about not smoking anymore, except for, well, you know, and then he crossed his eyes and stuck his tongue out, you know, implying marijuana. And he said, yeah, so he said 95% Kush. And then it took me, like, a solid 5 minutes of, like, explaining, like, what a vine is, and the scene of the vine, where it's like, Dad, look, it's the good Kush. And then the dad turned around going, it's the dollar store, how good can it be? And my dad still thought it was really funny described, but I had to describe a vine to my dad over dinner.
Yes.
Oh god, Mrs. Hex wants to Wi-Fi battle Glitz on her save. I doubt that he would do that. He hasn't opened his Fire Emblem in, like, over a year at this point. But yeah, we definitely love Minky Minaj. You can quote vines here. We're a Vine friendly stream. We're all, like, desperately waiting for Vine 2 to come out.
We're all gonna become big stars.
Yeah. Skelly got me all excited right before Katsucon saying Vine 2 was coming out, like, right before Katsu. I was like, oh shit, we need to, like, spam a bunch of, like, shitty Fire Emblem vines the whole time we're at Katsu, and then it wasn't out yet. Ms. Hex says to use my save. You know. You say once my dad is old, like, how old do you think my dad is? Like, my dad is weird Facebook dad already. He has a fair amount of computer literacy. So he's not, like, he'll occasionally do something stupid and not be able to fix it, and then he'll call me to ask me to, like, drive over to his house, which is, like, 5 minutes away, to go, like, fix something. Like, he put the computer, it has Windows 10, and he somehow got it in tablet mode, and so I had to go over and, like, take it out of tablet mode for him at one point. But he's able to, like, get around and function on a computer. So we miss out on, like, the, you know, making statuses that are, like, supposed to be, Google's. But I will say that, the last time he, like, actually cooked dinner for us, that we, like, went over and ate dinner at his house, he wanted to know how much, $500,000 was in pennies going to weigh, I think?
Yes.
It was how much $500,000 in pennies weighs. And so I was like, I don't know, how much does a penny weigh? And instead of Googling it, he handed me his phone, and without, like, even hesitating, I opened up the browser and clicked on the status bar, and it brought up all of his, like,
Recent
recent
porn.
history, and it was 100% porn. And so I got to see all of the things that my dad has searched on, like, X Hamster and shit. And I was just like, oh. Well, now I understand. My dad is 50, well, he'll be 55 in, like, a month-ish. In, like, 3 weeks. And Glitz's dad just turned 83.
Yep.
Look, I didn't intend to bring up the browser history. I literally clicked on it to, like, search how much does a penny weigh. And it just dropped the list of all of his, like, recently visited stuff. And then guys, I didn't try to. Like,
We
this
did not want to see
this happened completely accidentally. And, like, at the dinner table, like, I don't know, like, 20 minutes later, I was like, so just so you know,
There's an incognito browser.
there's an incognito browser, and anything you search on this won't show up in your search history.
Yeah.
And he was like, good to know. And I was like, yeah, and I took the liberty of clearing your browser history so that we don't have to worry about that happening again. And he just, like, looked at me and, like, kind of laughed.
And then he just says, "Don't sell me out."
Yeah, he just said, don't sell me out, and I said, I won't. And then the second I got in the car, I was like, oh my god, my dad searched for all of this! And it wasn't anything sketchy, just a little surprising.
So,
It was a little surprising knowing my dad.
right.
But it wasn't anything like...
A penny weighs 5 carcinogens.
A penny does weigh 5 carcinogens. But yeah, so, that was definitely, how that went. And then I downloaded malware bytes on my dad's phone and ran a scan to make sure that he wasn't, like, shitting up his new... He's never had a smartphone before, like, a year ago. So the concept of being able to, like, be in his bed, in his bedroom, on his phone, looking at pornography, I imagine is, like, whew, top tier. But I was making sure he didn't have any viruses on his phone, and I cleared his browser history for him, and then taught him how to use incognito mode. The answer to the penny question, by the way, is it really depends on when the pennies were minted. Because, like, most of our coinage, the composition changed mid-century. So yeah. We did some, like, rough mental math at the table and came up with an answer, but you little asshole, did you just hand me your dad's axe and acted like you don't know where it came from? You little thief. You little thief. Don't think I'm not onto your shit, boy. I'm taking pictures of good outfits I have in this game, by the way. We'll put in Discord.
Good.
I'm glad. I want some sweet art of Dwight Fieri. Dwight Fieri, I think, is still a masterpiece. Wait, did we unlock... We don't have Dwyer yet, right?
No, I think you
Soon.
soon.
For crying out
Or he'll
loud.
be a bright redhead.
He will be. A brilliant ginge. Oh, You don't like it? You don't like the sun tiara? I thought you would look so cute in it.
Wow.
I mean, I guess your ponytail does kind of hide it. In my head, I was thinking of the sun tiara, like, being around her ponytail holder. But, I guess not. Normal Hex is in the sick room again. You get to deal with me. I assume that's Ms. Hex.
Yeah.
Let's do this together.
Oh.
Check out my skills.
Niles, you are a married man, and Elise is a married woman, and also my sister. You better
Slow your roll.
watch yourself.
We need each other. I
You
see.
better watch out.
You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out.
Yeah.
Welcome to my fell storefront.
Your fell storefront, eh? I better win, Odin. Thank you.
Huh.
Thank you for this bronze axe.
Thank you for your dark business.
You're welcome.
Aw.
Um... Camilla, bring me the meat.
Together we shall prevail. To the rescue!
Oh no, Axe, have you never heard that, that vine before?
You better watch out.
You never heard You Better Watch Out?
Don't take all the glory.
Aw.
Let's go bond with our husband.
Ah.
And by our husband, I mean my husband.
Wow.
His arms have longed for my embrace, okay? Our bond has deepened.
I never thought I'd feel like this about anyone. It's a weakness, I suppose.
Normal Hex, I hope you feel better.
Yeah.
It really distresses me that you've been having such, like, digestive problems. You guys all want me to look at Arthur, right?
I always want to look at Arthur.
Well,
I'm happy to help any way I can.
here he is.
It is a great honor to spend quality time with a fellow friend of justice. We should form our own league.
I wasn't super into Vine until Skelly.
Same.
And then suddenly we became, like, Vine experts overnight.
Is there a plan?
Oh no. Hex's friend gave her the beef burger instead of the veggie burger at lunch today by accident.
That's what happened.
I get pretty dokey about certain characters. Can't even pretend I don't.
Jay and Kaze.
Oh my god, shut up.
If you all remember.
Oh my god, shut up.
Jay and Kaze.
Oh my god.
You finally committed to him.
Shut
And he was so sweet to you.
up.
Jay and Kaze. You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
Can I have a moment of your invaluable time, Corin?
You look awful serious, Ophelia. What's wrong?
It's your aura. Something has gotten into it, like manure in a pristine pool.
Wow.
We have to clean it at once.
My... what? Has manure in it?
Your aura, the energy that radiates from people.
Your aura's all shit up.
God. Probably?
Fix your attitude.
Probably.
Yours is unusually beautiful. It's gotten so dank and dirty. Stinky, even.
Wow.
My energy smells?
Stinky.
More importantly, a bad aura can muck up your entire life.
It can? Is there something we can do about it?
Never fear, that's why I'm here. If you hold a holy stone, face west at dusk, and then beg for celestial intervention, a messenger from the heavens will descend to bless you. Then your aura will be all spiffy again. We must act in haste.
Thank you, Ophelia. I never know what to expect from you. You're an odd duck, but I'm glad you're here with us.
As one who loves both ducks and oddities, I will take that as high praise.
Oh, good.
But I cannot rest on my laurels. I must achieve the impossible and more. I am a chosen one, after all. I must live up to my fated role. Please, offer me no more compliments. It's a life of thorns for me. I must do what cannot be done and bear the back-breaking responsibilities. Then I will be truly worthy of being a chosen one.
Well, if I can help in any way... Jacob's power move from last stream.
Oh my god. Jacob is a power move.
Ophelia is so good. Ha ha ha! And how is my boy doing today, Percy?
Oh, hi, Pop.
I forget what this kid sounds like.
I'm so glad you're here.
You're too cute, kiddo. Come on over here.
That tickles.
Oops, sorry about that. Say, how are you getting along with that dragon I found for you?
Oh, you mean Ace, right? So great, we hang out all the time.
Your person voice is here. Oh no. Everybody hates it.
Outstanding!
Yeah!
I'm glad to hear you two are getting along so famously.
Yep.
Ugh.
Something wrong, Pop? Why are you hunkered down there?
Please, don't watch my son! Seeing you caring for that dragon... Well, it just made your old pop a bit emotional. Just ignore me. I'm burning up with joy!
Don't cry, Pop.
Is that Captain fucking America? I'm sorry, did you mean Albert Matthew? Our Lord and Savior.
It's the year of Albert Matthew.
Bawling. What's the matter, my lady?
I went to the war meeting like you said, but they told me I didn't need to be there. They said it was too complicated for me. Jerks.
They what?
Yeah, everyone was there, and I'm the only one they said should leave. It's so dumb. Dumb. They're all just a bunch of dumbheads. Why won't they take me seriously? I even showed up and everything. I'm an adult, right? They should treat me like one.
My apologies. It seems my advice has caused you unnecessary pain.
No, you were right. I need to study more. I'm no better than a child. My siblings are so mature. Why can't I be like them?
If I might offer some additional advice, milady?
Okay, I guess. What is it?
You might take this the wrong way, but I think it's important that you hear it. I think the problem lies in your attitude.
My attitude?
You want others to see you as both an adult and as a little sister. So while you want them to take you seriously, you pout when they don't. Years may pass, milady, but this alone won't make you mature or responsible. That can only be earned by learning to master yourself and your reactions.
You're right. Thank you, Niles. No, I can't cry. I'm not a baby.
No, you may cry as much as you like. You have just heard a hard truth. But when your crying is through, pick yourself up and try again. Study up. I know you can do it.
Thank you, Niles. I'll do my best.
Wow, why is that so cute?
That's real cute.
Holy shit! But also, don't move in on your best friend's wife.
Oh no, I think I like it.
Shit.
Low-key ship it.
Bye, Amelia. Good luck with cosplay stuff.
Yeah, good luck. I want to see pictures of your Stevani.
Yes, please share cosplay photos once
Share
you
cosplay pictures when you're done.
get things worked out. I think it's funny that, like, Niles is, like, so aggressive and nasty to half of the characters, and then, like, the sweetest fucking Peach. Like, not even with ultimatum. Like, no ulterior motives. Like, just is genuinely nice and helpful to some of them. Like,
Relatable.
best character, solid husband, don't sleep with your best friend's wife. I have a zero tolerance policy for cheaters. Oh my god, I have so many Percys.
Mom, I've returned. Is dinner ready? Welcome back, Percy. I actually just finished, so let it cool. No time to wait. So hungry and so little time. Hold your horses. Did you wash your hands first? I did not. I will do it now, though. Calm down a little bit while you're at it. There's plenty of food. But I have to eat fast. Every moment I don't train is a missed opportunity. Eat fast, train fast. I have to get big and strong quickly. How else will I be able to protect you? You want to protect me, Percy? It makes me happy to hear that. I'll never let anything bad happen to you. You can count on me, Mom. Okay, but you won't be able to protect me if you choke on your own meal, so chew. Also, how will you train if you make yourself sick eating so fast? You make excellent points, Mom. For now, I'll train myself to eat quickly, but efficiently. That's a good plan, Percy.
Excuse me, please stop chewing on this cord. Speaking of chewing.
Where has Shigure gotten to today? He wasn't out in the field, and I couldn't find him around the camp.
Singing.
Ah, there he is! Over there! I wonder why he's just sitting on that tree stump. And who are those people with him? Huh? Well, wait just a minute. Those aren't people. They're forest animals. It looks like rabbits and squirrels, even bears. And they're all sitting around in a circle like school kids.
I think that's enough for one day. How did you enjoy it?
Are you talking with the animals?
Ah, who's there? Wait, no, don't go!
They sure left in a hurry. Sorry for making them run off. That was my fault, Shigure.
You just startled them, that's all, Percy. Frankly, I was startled too. But please, don't worry about it. They can't help being a little shy. So, tell me, what are you doing all the way out here?
I was looking for you, of course. Growing up so far apart prevented us from getting to know each other. I thought maybe we could hang out and talk for a while. What do you say?
Oh, I don't know. I'm really not the most interesting person around. You might have a better time talking with someone more outgoing.
No way, that's not true at all. We're brothers, after all. You're the only person I want to see.
You shouldn't feel obligated to be my friend just because we're related. And to be honest, I'm not in the most social mood right now. Please, excuse me.
Hey, don't leave! Come back, Shigure!
One day Shigure is tired of singing the same song over and over, so he just sits by himself and whispers, singing. You guys like my Percy voice? What was that? Grind Percy supports? Don't mind if I do. No, we're never using that little bitch child again. Alright, so what do you guys want to do? Do you want to do a chapter? Do you want to get some babies? Marry Percy.
Oh no, I'm hungry.
I can't marry Percy. I'm already married, but
That was easy.
don't really.
All right.
What?
Chapter then baby. Okay. Let's go. Chapter 13, Uprising. After defeating the Hoshidans at Makarath, Corrin returns to Nor. There, Corrin is ordered to march to Sheev and stop an uprising. It does match up with this color scheme, you're right. The Oni mask.
Oh.
Ah, Lady Corrin. I see you've returned to us safe and sound.
Yeah.
Yes, Iago. We've just now made it back. It's good to be home. I haven't any time to waste, though. I'd like to report back to Father right away.
Of course.
I'm sure you have much to discuss.
Well,
By the way, what's with all the commotion around here? Did something happen? There's a small rebellion in Sheev. Nothing your royal head should worry about. Our soldiers are preparing to quash it as we speak, before it gets out of hand. Another rebellion?
Yes.
I'm sure King Garen can fill you in on the specifics, if you so please. He's waiting for you in the reception room. I should advise against keeping him waiting.
understood.
Excellent. I shall go immediately. Little snake, parading around the castle like nothing happened. I suppose the Makarath plan wasn't severe enough. Live and learn. I'll just have to make sure my next plan isn't so easy for her to slither out of. Welcome back, child. I hear you have once again fulfilled my orders flawlessly. You're growing stronger right before my eyes. I'm proud of you, my daughter.
Thank you.
Thank you, Father.
Now,
But we must never rest on our laurels. Sheev requires immediate attention. Perhaps Iago already told you, but there's been a rebellion there. It's still small, but it won't remain so. Sheev is known for its skilled knights. We cannot afford to underestimate their prowess on the battlefield. I'm sending our standing army to strike them down before this gets out of control. I'm trusting you, Corin, to lead them to victory.
Huh?
You want me to lead our standing army against the Shivois Knights?
That is correct.
No.
I'm honored by this opportunity, Father. I truly am. It's just, I don't have the necessary expertise to lead our troops against such a talented army. Surely there's someone else who would be better suited for this.
what?
Are you defying me, child? I am entrusting you with this mission because I believe you can succeed. Do not disappoint me, my daughter.
Father?
The rite of passage for becoming a sorcerer is that you have to murder 5 bird lagoos and use their feathers for your cloak. Wow. Could you not chew on these cords, please? But, Father... Understood. I won't let you down. I will suppress the rebellion in Sheev.
Do not fail.
I have high hopes for you, Corin. You are dismissed.
Father, wait. If I may have just a moment of your time, I have something to report.
Well, out with it.
Yes.
Azura, the Norian princess who was taken by the Hoshidans, has returned to us.
What?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Azura.
Truly.
Yes, my lord, it is I.
How unexpected. I never thought I'd see your face again. If you wish, you may go with Corin to suppress the rebellion. Think of it as a chance to see more of your homeland.
Now,
That is all. Bring back good news, my children.
Well,
Father was acting strangely, even colder and more distant than usual. You're his long-lost daughter, and yet he barely spoke a word to you.
no.
It's quite all right, Corin. I didn't expect much.
Huh?
But he's your father. It's not right. He should be more, I don't know.
Listen.
It's fine. Please don't worry about it. To be honest, I never thought I'd see him again. So, in a way, the few words we exchanged exceeded my expectations.
Azura?
Leo became a Dark Knight because he didn't want to kill the birds. I think that the cape for all the sorcerers does have feathers on it. If it's not, like, completely made of them. Because I remember actually having this discussion with somebody recently about, how ridiculous Odin's sorcerer costume is. Because I will be making it for Skelly. But we were talking about all of the feathers and laughing about how Dragon Age is obsessed with mages having feathers on their outfits as well. And that somehow, somewhere along the way, iridescent feathers have become, like, Slang for, like, magic user. I wonder what's really going on with Father. And Azura, for that matter. They've been separated for a lifetime, yet they barely spoke to each other. Something about it bothers me, though I can't put my finger on it. Oh well, I haven't time to dwell. I must prepare to depart with the army. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure this is where the soldiers gather to rest.
Hey.
Princess Corin, milady! Hans, what do you want? So it's true. I heard a rumor that our young princess would be leading us. Congratulations on the honor, Princess Corin.
Well,
Enough with the flattery, Hans. Did you need me for something?
Yes.
Yes. I've been waiting for your arrival. As a member of the Standing Army, I will be accompanying you to Sheev. I've been ordered to aid you in whatever task you request of me. You? Helping me? And I'm to trust you even after you tried to kill me at the Bottomless Canyon?
My apologies.
1,000 apologies, milady. I pray you can find it in your heart to forgive me. King Garen commanded I attack you as to test your abilities. You should be pleased to know that you far exceeded his expectations. Despite being a Hoshidan royal, you chose to side with our great kingdom of Nor. You chose to remain with your Norian siblings and the man who raised you. Everyone at the castle was overjoyed. It greatly improved our morale. I have every faith that you'll lead us, and to victory, milady. I don't think Sorcerer Odin has real shoes. How many times is this dude gonna ask for forgiveness and then try to kill her? Like, at least 4 more times. Like, that's kind of his thing. So, this is Sheev. Odd. There doesn't seem to be any fighting here at the moment.
well,
Perhaps they've returned to their safe houses for the night. We should do the same. We'd better be prepared for tomorrow if we get some rest. I know of an abandoned palace nearby. Shall we head that way?
understood.
Sounds great.
So you've come.
Hello, dear sister. I've been waiting for you.
Huh?
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Corin! Damn, so close. I was aiming for your traitorous head.
Takumi!
Takumi, are you insane? You could have killed...
No.
Stay back, Corin. It's too dangerous.
Uh-huh.
Hiding behind your fake sister, are you? You've reached a new low. It matters not. I have an army of soldiers at my command.
This ends now!
Stop this, Takumi. This doesn't concern you or Hoshido. I've come to peacefully suppress the rebellion here in Sheev. Please, lay down your bow and return to Hoshido where you belong.
Ah!
Bah, I knew you hounds would try and stop our righteous rebellion. All the more reason to stand our ground.
Ah!
I seem to have angered you, stranger. May I ask who you are?
The name's Scarlet.
The name's Scarlet. I'm part of the resistance here in Sheev. I've had people tracking you ever since you left Nor. Our Hoshidan allies were all too grateful to receive word of your whereabouts.
I see.
Turning your back on the kingdom of Nor. Tisk tisk. Quite the little traitor, aren't you?
Huh?
Traitor? Ha! Norian logic never ceases to amuse me. Scarlet did the same thing as Corin, only she chose the right side. Joining the enemy and laying a trap for your own countrymen? sound familiar?
Quiet, you! Don't you say such awful things about my sister, or you'll be sorry. Corin didn't betray anyone. She's the best person in the world.
Ugh. Who allowed this little brat to speak? How irritating.
Elise!
Die already!
Just the sight of that Norian brat makes me sick. Just die already. Scarlet and I won't stop until we free Sheev from Norian opposition. I plan to eliminate all those who stand in our way. It's you against us, Corin. Isn't that just what King Garen wants? For all of us to fight to the death?
No.
You're wrong, Takumi. If you could only see beyond your own hatred of me. If we could just talk things out, we could end this war peacefully. Fighting isn't the only way. How many more people must die for you to see that?
Shut up!
Quiet, Norian scum! I've heard enough of your lies to last a lifetime. I'm going to kill you all and bring peace back to Hoshido. All troops, prepare for battle. Destroy the Norian army! Takumi!
I'll kill you!
If I kill the Norians, surely the pain in my head will go away. Yeah, Takumi definitely hit Elise, which is against the rules. Also, hey. Welcome to Fire Emblem Friday. Who were we pairing Laszlo with? Did we change it? Are we now pairing Laszlo with, Perry? Thanks for the bit, Atomic Death Ray. Glitz is asleep, so he can't weigh in on this pairing thing. I didn't even know what that did. Well, you gave us a penny, basically. A penny earned is a penny earned. Wake that slug a bit up. I'm like trapped in like a burrito cocoon because Sabi is like getting spooned. She settled down so that I'm spooning her, and I can't like roll over to wake him up without upsetting my cat. Yeah, he is the one that shoveled the shipping chart. It's because he, like, listened to that kid that, like, was passionately anti-Perry, and now he's like, Perry's awful. I am going to sub out Arthur for Nina, because we are going to have a lot of flyers this time around, if I remember correctly. Use my cold feet. I actually can't from this angle. My feet are pinned by Sabi. Oh, hell yeah. Thanks for all the bits. It's not a glitch stream with Claude. It's a J stream. Party bot. Alright, let's go ahead and go. I wasn't paying attention. Are the alerts popping correctly? It's not making the sound, so I can't quite tell. Wow, I don't think I have a single polearm user. Oops. Yeah, we have this character named Selena. I remember that happened last time.
Aw.
We mentioned Selena, and you were like, huh, what? But this character here's name is Selena. I'm sorry. I guess she has to go over here. And, you guys can come hang out over here. We'll use a sidelong Yumi, because I know that this dude is going to just come over here and try and wreck Niles. And Odin can back him up. And so can Ophelia. Yeah. And we'll have Corrin come over this way too. Takuman gonna destroy my armor? Probably. Princess bows on Selena. Super cute. I can see it being super cute.
Looks like we have no choice. I'm with you.
Is this the map where all of the dudes that I could possibly go, like, talk to are all, like, shitlords? That, like, if I go up to one of the houses, they'll, like, attack me or, like, summon more guards or whatever.
I'm impressed.
Because I remember that there's one map where instead of, like, getting bonuses for going door to door, they all, like, fuck you over. But I don't recall what map.
Leave it to me.
They give you stuff on this chapter? Okay, cool.
That one was mine.
What up?
This should be simple. This will do.
Hmm. Oh, he's here. Hmm. Maybe I won't rush into that then. Hmm. Teenage rebellion is happening. Kicking a dumb bowman's ass because he shot my girl.
Passion burns bright.
I mean, basically. They're just all getting a line to go across this little tiny bridge.
Let's go get some fun.
Dodge, girl, dodge! Oh,
You'll rue the day.
Ophelia, no.
Looks like we have no choice.
We're not done yet. Let's see what you've got. Let's make this quick.
Man, Nina just took those shots and didn't even give a fuck.
Oh, that was exciting. Out of my way.
Man, she literally just, like, cackles. She don't even give a shit.
Thanks.
Hopefully Takumi isn't gonna destroy my army.
All right.
With any luck, I'll be able to kick his ass this round.
Oh, what a pain in the butt.
She's here, y'all. Ugh, these jokesters are a real pain in my rear. Why are they making such a racket this late at night? I need my beauty rest. I bet it's those Chevrolet jerks again. I've had it up to my ears with them. Can't they all just drop dead already? Benny, I'm talking over here. Yes, Charlotte. They're very loud.
Well,
Excuse me, but are you two with the rebels?
guys.
How dare you! We are proud Norian soldiers here to defend our border. Geez, the nerve of some people. Comparing us to those savages. Ain't that right, Benny?
Oh.
My apologies. I didn't realize you were Norian border guards. I'm Corin, Princess of Nor. I'm here to suppress this rebellion. Huh? You're a princess? Oh,
Did I do that?
Please forgive me, milady. Where are my manners? I must have been bitten by an evil little fairy. I'm so very sorry.
Please forgive her.
please forgive my rude companion, milady. She's eccentric. So, who is Charlotte getting with? Do we have someone for Charlotte? Because we were saying Charlotte... We were saying Charlotte with Laszlo originally, I thought. I don't know. I forget.
No.
No need to apologize. But what are you two doing here? Have you come to help us?
No.
No, milady. The rebels were being loud, so Charlotte wanted to kick their...
Well, of course.
Benny, you silly Billy. Don't joke around with our rich princess friend here. Of course we're here to help you. I'm a delicate flower, but I know how to battle. Why bother living if we can't help our fair princess in her time of need? Ain't that... I mean, isn't that right, my dear Benny?
Sure.
I see.
Well, you both look strong and able, so we'd be grateful for your help. All I ask is that you do all that you can to spare the lives of our enemies.
You got it.
Of course, my princess. Little flowers like me are ill-equipped to kill anyway. Oh goodness, I haven't properly introduced myself, have I? Silly me. I'm Charlotte. This mammoth here is my friend Benny. It's nice to make your royal acquaintance. I'll do everything I can to make you proud. It's, nice to meet you as well, if you'll excuse me. Score! We're in the big leagues now, Benny, my boy. Before you know it, we'll be rubbing elbows with royals.
Is that so?
Whatever you say, Charlotte. Herc. So we're doing Xander and Felicia, and then Charlotte and Laszlo. Charlotte and Laszlo have a really good support, for the record. Charlotte and Benny Bro TP is also really good. The male Corin and Charlotte support actually has Charlotte call him Milady, which is an editing error. It's funny how he doesn't even acknowledge it. That's so good. Bye, Takumi. It can't be. I'm so much stronger now. How could this happen? Bye.
This wasn't in the cards.
Bye, Orochi. Jacob, please heal my girls.
Oh, that was exciting.
We've got this. This is my chance.
Dang. Corin, you're trying so hard, but you're not getting very far.
Overdid it. Again.
He always sounds so angry at himself. Like, somehow he wasn't supposed to do that. And it's quite an accident.
We've got this. I can help too.
That was good for me.
You didn't overdo it, you did it just right, buddy. Oh, I'm so glad. I'll let Jacob come over here and heal Baruka. BridgeCon has resumed. So, back when Foursquare was actually a thing, whenever we would go road tripping for a convention, I would always check into all of the bridges that we went over, and I always made all these jokes about it being BridgeCon. I would leave, like, notes on the bridge. All them soldiers are going at it pretty hard. All the better. A chaotic battle is the perfect time to take the villagers for all they're worth. Oh no. Don't rob all of my new friends. I had a lot of fun with it. It was really hilarious because sometimes you would check into things and you'd become like the oh, I forget the terminology even, the king of the place, and you would just keep it forever because like no one else checked in. So like every once in a while I would be like some place that, like, that I never went to, like I would be somewhere specifically like on vacation or like on for a con or something, and I'd check into something, and then I would stay like the king of that space for like weeks, totally forget about it, and then like get a message that I'd been dethroned, and I would think that it was something I actually cared about, and then I would go and check it, and it was actually just like this place that I went to one time. You're with the Norian army, eh? You enforcing a new curfew or what? I'll just stay inside. I was about to hit the hay anyway. Here, take this before you go. Thanks for the money. friend? Yeah, I had a feeling this was gonna happen.
Feet.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I actually was thinking that Jacob should rescue her, but I was like, probably not worth it. It's alright.
Quite the challenge.
I play on filthy casual mode, so... Yeah, we're gonna do this.
My darkness was darker than yours.
You tell him, Odin.
Too much power.
Go ahead and have Jacob kill this dude, and then that'll give us a follow-up on Reyna with Jacob, in case we need it, or whatever. There we go. I think Selena looks really cute with the nightcap on, though. Also, nice dodge.
I'm the best.
But if she ends up asking me to, like, change her accessories, we'll do the princess bows.
Huh?
Maybe she's just fucking cute. I don't know, man. I can't reach this house. God, that's frustrating.
My family and I know full well that it's useless to fight the Norian army. Here, have this. Anything to help this war end quickly. I only hope that King Garen eventually learns to rule with compassion.
Thanks for the blessed lance.
Oh,
Visitors from the Norian army? This late? Oh dear, you must be ever so tired. Our rebels feel differently, but the people of Sheev are loyal to Nor. Please believe me. Here, take this as proof of our loyalty.
Arms scroll for ankles Fire Emblem.
You're from Nor, aren't you? Have you come to kill us? Huh? There's a battle going on? Oh, okay. I'll lock up tight.
I can reach this house. You can't reach that house.
Thanks for the warning. In fact, take this. It might come in handy.
Thanks. Oh, did I already lose these two houses? Or do you not visit them?
so much.
Hope you enjoy that heal, Charlotte. Charlotte is so, like, light. She dies very easily at first. I won't let Nora oppress my people any longer. For freedom!
I'm too fragile for this.
Get your dodge on, Nina.
What are you, new? I guess dreams don't come true.
Man, girls, what's up?
I won't surrender. Guess I did it right.
Proud of you, Corin.
You won't give up.
Poor thing.
I would like Niles to level up so that we can master him.
I guess that's it.
Camilla's what is such a monster in the best way? Just, like, in general? as a unit. No, Camilla's really good.
Yet another victory.
Girl, what the fuck? She's too strong. Might be SOL on this one. That sucked. Yeah, I had an issue. She was just gonna do that.
I have failed you.
Oh man, me and some guy in a Discord had a debate on whether Leo or Takumi was better, and I managed to convince him to the ways of Leo. Do tell. Yeah, no, that is Snoring Glitz Asmer. I was wondering if you guys could hear him. He's been asleep for a while, but
This will be a challenge.
he just started snoring a few minutes ago. Oh, fuck yeah, Charlotte. Bye.
Nice screwed up.
Though I fall here, Sheev will never bow down. Promotion hype. Let's already slide over here so we can just recoup for a round and get everybody situated. Here we fucking go.
Such a tease.
I'm so glad. Very exciting. Hello, how did you convince this person to be on Team Leo? I'm interested.
I was gonna do that.
It's okay, Hex. Take care of yourself. We just finished up this chapter anyway, so you're not going to be missing too much. No! How could I lose? Not again.
Yeah.
It's over, Takumi. You can't keep fighting. Return to Hoshido with your troops. Damn it. Why? Why can't I beat you? You abandoned Hoshido. Stood by and watched Mother die. Betrayed us all. Why can't I have the justice I deserve?
Takumi.
As you said, I must retreat for now. But next time will be different. Next time has to be different. I'll never forgive you, Korin. I won't rest until I killed you myself.
No mercy.
Someday, I'll make you pay for your sins. I swear on my mother's grave. That is not the Takumi I once knew. He's changed.
Azura?
What do you mean? How so? Takumi never accepted me as his sister like the others, but he was always kind. He's not the type to raise his voice or threaten to hurt anyone. I can't explain it, but it's like he's a different person.
Well...
Do you think it's because I betrayed Hoshido? Could that be the cause?
Truly.
To be honest, it's very likely you choosing Nora played a part. But it still doesn't add up. He's so crazed and focused on Nora's destruction. I can't help but wonder if that's really Takumi.
Huh?
Huh? Of course that's Takumi. Who else would it... Someone's in pain. What's going on over there? It's getting louder. Let's hurry.
Good night, Hex Girls. Ha ha ha! Death to all those who defy the great King of Nor. Please, no! Ugh.
Hans, stop this now! What do you think you're doing?
Don't worry, milady. I'm saving some of these rats for you. You're just in time to help us take out the trash that started this rebellion.
Not a chance.
Are you insane? We don't kill for the sake of killing. And those are innocent villagers. They're not even soldiers.
You're so naive.
Villagers are just soldiers who haven't grabbed a sword yet. If we let them live, it'll come back to haunt us when we least expect it.
No.
That's no excuse to take innocent lives. Stop this at once. As Princess of Nor, I order you to drop your blade and let these people go.
Forgive me, milady, but my orders come straight from King Garen. You may be a princess and our leader, but the king's word is law.
It can't be.
Father ordered you to do this terrible thing?
My apologies.
He did. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to wrap up here so we can get back home. Feel free to find somewhere quieter to rest until the dirty work is over, milady. Hans, wait! Stop this madness! Hans!
This is truly a horrid sight to behold, my darling sister. I wish things could be different.
Big sister.
Camilla. I'm sorry. I just found out the injured Hoshidan soldiers have already been killed. And that rebel, what was her name? Scarlet? Yes, the poor thing. They killed her in such a way, well, they clearly meant to make an example out of her.
No.
Gods, no. But Scarlet would have listened to us if we had just talked things out. Now we'll never have that chance. Why, Camilla? Who wants to live in a world where precious life is destroyed on a whim? Is this the world Father is building? Is this what I've been fighting for?
Why?
I don't understand. I will never understand. How could Father do this? Where is the justice? The respect for life? The common decency? Tell me, Camilla.
Corin, I know you're upset, but we need to report back to Father. He'll be angry if we keep him waiting. I'll summon a messenger.
Camilla, how can you be so calm at a time like this?
Sorry, darling.
I'm sorry, Corin. I don't have the answers you're looking for. I don't know why Father makes some of the decisions he makes. I never have. I do know that even his blood kin, he wouldn't hesitate to kill me if I disobeyed. If you value your life as I do, bury your feelings, at least for now. I know it's hard to do while looking around at what's happening here, but I'm afraid this is our only option. If you'll excuse me, I must hurry.
Big sister.
Camilla, I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I can't accept that this is the Norian way. Something must be done. Womp womp. So yeah, that went really well. Obviously. I showed him a few of Leo's supports and stated multiple times how his retainers and personality are amazing. I mean, valid. He's almost here. Never soon enough.
My heart is singing. Destiny placed me here.
Odin Dark knows no fear.
Please. Bring me the rice.
So excited.
How long has it been since we took a bath? I don't know. We can go take a bath.
Most gratifying. Ah, fair finger of fate.
Mozu's here. God, I wish I could go to a hot spring. Especially right now when it's super fucking cold. Who arrives? Oh, it's Anna. She just comes in and plops down right in the middle.
Phew.
God, it's been forever since I've taken, like, a bath with, like, additives in it. I was just getting into, like, the, like, bath bomb oil salt craze. When I could no longer afford, like, beauty products, I guess. And then, like, it coincided, thankfully, with the fact that our roommate, like, constantly, like, just got hair everywhere. Like, the tub was always really grimy and gross and, like, covered in hair. And it really skeezed me out. And, like, even when we scrubbed the tub out, it was still, like, kind of nasty. So it was one of those things where we didn't really want to, like, be in the bath anyway, because the only, like, bath that we could use was the one, that was primarily hers. So... Hello, husband.
I've waited so long for this. I'm never gonna let you go.
I mean, like, it's some of them do different things. Like, some of them actually, like, condition the water, so then the water, like, feels different on you, or, like, has different properties. Some of them are just, like, scented oils. Some of them are just, like, for fun. Like, the fizzing and the watercolor changing and stuff is just, like, really, like, for, you know, aesthetic fun purposes. It's not really anything special. And some of them, like, actually have, like, toys inside. I know that, like, at some point, we got a set of 3, like, Pokeball bath bombs, and they had, like, shitty little bootleg figures inside of them. Oh, who should we invite? All 3 of these are good. Chat, who should we bring home? Odin, Laszlo, or Elise? Yeah, it basically was a Wonder Ball Bath Fizz. It was just, like, some girl on Etsy that, like, got a bunch of these little shitty bootleg Pokemon figures and just made bath bombs that looked like different Pokeballs. I have not invited Laszlo yet. He's only been around for a chapter, yeah. Glitz put on some wax today, though. It's like, Autumn Leaves Oak Barrel Mead or something like that. Mulled wine. It smells really good and very, Fire Emblem aesthetic. So... yeah, a friend of mine uses the hysterically goth bath bombs that are like bathery, and like they turn the water like pure black or like blood red. Also, on the topic of being goth, when I was looking through photos earlier today to find some to post for our anniversary on like Facebook and stuff, I found a really good picture of you and Glitz during Glitz's birthday party? Somebody's birthday party at Dewclaw, but the two of you were, like, both dressed in, like, head-to-toe black and looked like you were, like, doing a, like, goth school photo shoot. Like, you just were both, like, hard mugging and head-to-toe black. It was pretty good. Very cute. Good memories. Look at this cute little fuck.
This has been fun, but I need to get in some dance practice today. Hey, I do more than just flirt.
First time mall drunk. Yeah, that used to be something that we did, like, fairly often. Like, not super often, but we would go to Dewclaw, get drunk, and then, like, wander the mall. Because this particular mall was, like, donut-shaped. So you would get drunk, and then you would start walking, and it was about a mile in circumference. So by the time you got back to where you started, you were, like, sobered up. So we used to do that all the time. You didn't know he actually dances? Did you think people were just, like, making that shit up? Like, the whole point is that he's Olivia's kid. So, she's a dancer and was, like, teaching him to be a dancer, and, like, he never learned, like, the end of her dance. Her, like, special dance that she does. I went to a mall in Dallas with the exact same aesthetic and floor plan, and it fucked me up. That's kind of funny. No, man, he's actually a dancer. Only they had a sketchy aquarium? Oh. Interesting. Boys, it's time. Baruka, are you ready for our walk?
I am.
It's funny, isn't it? How often we seem to go out for walks these days. It doesn't seem so long ago that the very idea of such things was alien to you. And we've been talking much more than we used to as well. A growing friendship is a beautiful thing.
Yes. I have never felt so close to another person before. When I'm with you, I feel different. I do not know how to explain it. But it is nice. I very much enjoy spending time with you, Kaze.
I wonder, perhaps now is the time.
Huh?
Baruka, I have to tell you something. I have developed feelings for you.
You mean...
Yes. I want to be with you, Baruka. Do you feel the same way about me?
I understand. And I wish to return your feelings. I do not truly understand love, I know. But I feel happy when I am with you. Happier than I have ever been. And I think that is enough. Will you be mine, Kaze?
I will. Thank you, Baruka. You've made me the happiest man alive.
And you've made me the happiest woman. Thank you, Kaze.
The pet store up the street sells poison dart frogs, but my lease explicitly prohibits them and scorpions. That means that someone had them and that there were problems. Lady Camilla, just the person I was looking for.
Oh, did you want to ask me something?
Yes, I'm curious. Why do you shower so much affection on Lady Corin?
What do you mean? I love Corin. She's such a sweetie. Plus, she had a terrible childhood. I think she deserves a little kindness now.
As I suspected, your so-called love is nothing more than pity. You're probably one of those people who brings home lost puppy dogs, too.
Of course I would. Who would leave a cute little puppy out in the cold? You would, wouldn't you? Niles, you're terrible.
There's a reason you fixate on helping poor, pathetic creatures.
Is that so? And what's that?
You live a pathetic existence. You're trying to make yourself feel better.
Niles? Get back here! You can't say something like that and run away! Coward!
Oh no! Somebody, oh god. At some point when I was doing somebody's voice, somebody told me I sounded like Matt Pat. But that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. No, I do, like, a really good Matt Pat impression. Because, I find him to be, like, infuriating at times, and we watched a lot of game theory for a while, and then he started being a little B with a little P about Scott Cawthon and Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff, and then I started making fun of him, and we just kept, like, doing the voice over and over. So, sometimes, I guess, I accidentally lapse into the MatPat voice, but... When I kept dwarf shrimps, people would ask if I could eat them. My mom asked me when they'd get to eating size. A little bee with a little pea. A little bitch with a little penis. That's what it means. It's something I picked up from another streamer, like, I don't know, 5 years ago or something crazy. He just, I don't even remember, like, what context it originally came up as, but he just started saying, like, well, he's just being a little bee with a little pea. And it just was the funniest thing to me, the way that he said it. So, every once in a while, we remember Little B with a little P. And, like, Glitz started saying it again, like, a week or two ago. And now it's, like, back in our rotation of things that we say about people. Yeah, they're, like, the size of the little, like, freeze-dried shrimps that you get in, like, the Asian food mart. Anna, you literally were just, like, throwing mad shade saying that you need to give cooking lessons, so if you fuck up my meat...
Cha-ching! Business is booming! It's on the house. Thanks for the business.
I've never actually seen any of this dude's videos, but one day I will, and be like, hey, why does this guy sound like that one dude that one voice that Jay does? She made a mistake and made passionate steak.
Oh.
Niles is into it.
Interesting.
Everybody fucking loves it, and she's like, I'm sorry, don't eat this. Dwyer needs to exist soon, but there's nothing I can do to make him exist any faster. Selena and Jacob didn't hit S rank last time. Yeah, I mean, like, I've talked about it before. I don't have a particular problem with Matt Pat. I just think that he sometimes gets too into his own intelligence. And I don't even know, like, obviously some of it is ego, but a lot of it just seems like he really does think that he's the only one smart enough to figure this stuff out. And his excitement for figuring things out, like, turns into being, like, kind of shitty. And he doesn't think that other people can really match him intellectually. Like, he gets really chafed when people question his theories too much. And the whole thing with Scott Cawthon was that Scott had this, like, very long overarching plot that he was developing and dropping hints about, and Matt Pat was like, fuck you, I figured it all out. And Scott kept being like, new game equals new content equals new lore. And then Matt Pat would get, like, super cheesed about it. And, like, he just started this whole, like, huge, like, jerk-off rivalry about, like, how, no, Scott, you're not as smart as you think I am. And then Scott would just be like, lol, wait until the next FNAF. And Matt Pat got, like, super, like, obsessed with, like, proving Scott wrong or, like, finding, like, plot holes or whatever. And, like, I don't even know how this whole rivalry thing ended, but it was just super annoying and, like, was a really bad look. Yeah, he has, so I didn't mention that when I was talking about his whole, like, Undertale thing. He also had, like, a game theory video about how Sans was actually Ness, and, like, people really hated it. And I didn't watch it because I don't actually give a fuck about Earthbound, but they were definitely, like, a lot of people that were really pissed about it for some reason. Like, they just thought it was stupid. And, like, I tend to think that, like, crossover stuff like that is really reaching. I understand that it's probably less reaching than some other things because Toby Fox was, like, a huge, like, Earthbound guy. So the idea that there was an homage or a connection or whatever he ends up arguing in the video is, like, not even remotely unlikely. So, but he got really bent about that, and then also people being upset about him going to see the Pope and giving the Pope a copy of Undertale, and everything else. And like I said, he's sometimes turns into a little B with a little P and needs to go lick his wounds somewhere else. And while I don't think that he necessarily deserves, like, all of the hate that he gets, he is kind of an egotistical prick sometimes. So, you know, high IQ, etc. Toby himself said he hated it. Oh, okay, never mind. like I said, I didn't watch it. I didn't get into it, and like I don't know the exact drama with that, but I know that there was some. Yeah, and the Pope thing wasn't a big deal. Like, both he and, like, other people made a bigger deal of it than it actually was. Like, I think, you know, it was a symbolic gift anyway. It wasn't supposed to be like, oh, you know, here's the most practical thing that anybody could ever hand you. Like, it was supposed to be a symbolic thing. And he was correct in that, like, a lot of other people, like, gave more egotistical, self-centered gifts, like copies of their merchandise or book or whatever, and like he actually put thought into like his gift and ended up passing it, you know, to him with symbolic reasons attached that he then explained. So like I don't think that was a bad call on that one, but people thought it was stupid, so whatever. But anyway, what do you guys think about Fire Emblem right now? Because I'm kind of tired and wouldn't mind packing it in for the night, but if you guys really want to continue, we can. Or we can possibly, like, swap over and see about maybe doing some Tomodachi. But that would all be up to you guys. Baby. Yeah, I kind of want to wind down. I'm very full from eating the big sushi dinner. Even still, like, you know, a couple hours later. So I'm just feeling lethargic and kind of just want to wind down with some Tomodachi if you guys are chill with that. I leave it up to you though. Okay. Let me change game and we will pick up with some Tomodachi. BRB.